Welcome to That's Bull Butter Sports Talk. I had a real quick one yesterday about the Hugh Freeze rumor that was going around. I dealt with it a little bit. I think it was more of a political ploy on Hugh Freeze's site, trying to get more money out of Liberty. I think he's real happy with Liberty from what I understand, and he's trying to make his legacy there. Liberty University is going to be an up-and-coming force in college football because of the money that they're throwing in their athletics. If you come look at Lynchburg, the things that they're doing around the city is impressive. So I think he's going to stay with there for a while, and that rumor was more based on him getting a new contract versus really being us being interested in him at West Virginia. As for, I know I'm having a little trouble with my videos. I'm trying to get it all down where last one was just a quick one and it didn't really look well, and I apologize for that for all the people that have viewed my podcast or web or YouTube channel. But today's games, not a lot of great games. I think there's some great games for inner rivals. The Ohio State-Penn State game looks good whenever you talk about Ohio State-Penn State, but I don't think it's going to be much of a game on the field. I think Penn State will be outclassed a little bit by Ohio State. I think Ohio State's one of the top 3 teams in the country right now, and I think they're going to roll. It's a 15.5 spread, and I think Ohio State will cover it. But I don't think Penn State's defense has anything for Ohio State. They are electrifying on offense. They have talent throughout the board, and I look for them to run away with this game. I know Florida, Georgia, that'll be an interesting game. I think Georgia's defense will step up. Florida has shown flashes of being really good under their new coach, but I think Georgia's a dominant team too. I think they're the number 1 team in the country right now, and I think that they're going to roll right past Florida. I think it'll be a close game early, but I think later on, I think Georgia's depth will show that they're what kind of program they are. Kentucky, Tennessee, I think this is an interesting game for me. I think Kentucky's going to try to run the ball and be physical. I love the way they're physical. They run the football and they play defense. It's kind of old smash mouth football. And I think Tennessee, this will be a close game with these two. I think Tennessee has been really playing well, but I think Kentucky, they fought a little bit early. They had such a hard schedule, but I think this is going to be a real tough one. And I look for Kentucky. This might be an upset on Tennessee. So I look for it to be a really tough game and really exciting to watch. I mean, Tennessee's wanting to go up and down the field, and it's real funny how a quarterback can find his niche. I mean, the quarterback for Tennessee came from Virginia Tech. Couldn't even get on the field for Virginia Tech. And either that shows that the coaching staff in the past wasn't very good at evaluating talent, because he is electrifying for Tennessee. Booker is a really good quarterback and might be in lead for the Heisman. So they're going to want to go up and down the field, and Kentucky's wanting to slow it down, and they're going to want to pound it at them and make the game short. So I look for Kentucky. This might be my upset of the week. Oklahoma State, Kansas State. I think Oklahoma State, I mean, they're a really good football team too. And I think they're going to not roll, but it'll be a close game with Kansas State. But I think the depth and the end of the ball game, Oklahoma State will come out victorious. And then we'll talk a little bit about the TCU West Virginia game. TCU, this is a must-win. All the games for the Big 12 for TCU is a must-win. West Virginia playing at West Virginia is going to be really tough for TCU. The home field advantage for WVU is huge, and WVU plays a lot better at home right now. So the biggest thing is West Virginia has got to play West Virginia style defense. Last week, they did not play West Virginia style defense. We are not a defensive team that could sit back here and rush 3. We did that 2 weeks in a row, have rushed 3 people on consistent, and we haven't got any pressure on the quarterback at all. And last week, when we did get pressure on the quarterback, it was tough on that quarterback. But if we just rush 3 against TCU and all this kind of stuff, we're going to get hammered. We've got to pressure and play hard-nosed physical style of defense, and we've got to get after it a little bit on offense and open it up and use the assets that we have. We have some talent on the offensive side of the ball. We've got two running backs are hurt. One CJ Donaldson's going to be playing, but both are Matthias and the other running back may not play. I don't think Matthias is going to play. So we're really shy at the running back position. So we're going to have to rely on our wide receivers to get it done this week. JT Daniels, I'm a little concerned with JT Daniels because I noticed in practice he had a sleeve on his arm. I don't know whether his elbow's bothering him or what, but I'm a little worried about that. This is the first season that he's went through in 2 years, really the whole season, without being injured. And I think the wear and tear, they got to monitor his throws in practice. Rumor-wise a little bit, I'm hearing some things from the Big 12 that we're on track to expand a little quick. So in the next few weeks, I look for some things to happen, especially with our TV deal coming under fold, that some of the Pac-12 teams may make a decision one way or another. And I think the Pac-12 needs to make a decision. Those corner schools like Arizona State, Colorado, and Utah, they're going to have to make a decision pretty quick with this contract TV deal coming out for the Big 12, whether they're going to come or whether they're going to stay. If they stay, that conference is done. The Big Ten's going to deplete them and it's going to leave the other ones out there high and dry, and they're either going to have to jump or going to be left behind. So the Big 12, I think, is in a real good situation with what's being reported now with the TV deal. And I think from what I'm hearing, there's going to be something come out here in the next month, 2 to 3 weeks, when it comes to that. But I look forward to the games, and I hope maybe I'll give an update on some of the games at halftime. But please subscribe to the channel, hit the likes. I'd love to have some comments and have some talks back and forth. I think we'll have our co-host Tim Corder is going to join us here soon. We're trying to work out some technical stuff to make sure that we can get both of us online and that kind of stuff. It's a little different when you're first starting out a new YouTube channel. So please like and subscribe. We're going to talk about as many sports as we can. Basketball season, I know the exhibition game last night, I really didn't talk much about it, but I watched it last night and I was real impressed. I think defensively, this is a team that Huggins is going to have that is going to get after you defensively. We're going to be a lot tougher defensively than we are. And we're going to push the ball a little bit more. And I think we have some really interesting pieces. Stevenson, man, I tell you, he's a leader. And he's not afraid to get in your face and make the players step up and play his style of basketball. I think he's a Huggins type of player. And I'm telling you, what we need that is on the football field. We need Steele to step up and somebody else on offense step up and start making these kids hold their teammates accountable a little bit and getting a little fired up and start playing West Virginia style football. I think we're going to play Huggins type of basketball this year, and it's going to be exciting to see. We're going to be hard-nosed, and I look forward to watching and reporting a little bit on some of these basketball games. But like I said, please subscribe to the channel and like it. And if you want anything covered, get my opinion on some stuff, I'd be more than happy to do that and have some conversation back and forth. But let's look forward to football this way, and that's Bull Butter.